Meantime, all eyes on Eli Lilly earnings, the company turning in its Q2 report before the market opens tomorrow. The drug maker has become a major player in the weight loss drug race, but faces not so slim competition from rivals Novo Nordisk and Pfizer. Lilly's Alzheimer's drug also facing some stiff competition, but one expert says Lilly is still one of the better positioned names in the pharma space. Jared Holz is a healthcare sector specialist at Mizuho Securities. Jared, it's always great to see you.
You too.
You say the bar's high. Valuation is high.
Yeah.
So it's really got to knock it out of the park at this point?
I think so. At least the messaging has to be really positive, right? This is trading at 50 times this year, 37-ish next year. That's 3 to 4 times what the peer group is trading at. So it's got to be pretty close to perfect, I think, just in terms of like all the dynamics with the pipeline and timing with launches and things of that nature. So it's got to be pretty great.
At the same time, we are expecting in the days to come, the results from the Novo Select trials, right? And that will be really key for all of these GLP-1 producers. Yeah,
exactly. That's going to show us basically the cardiovascular outcomes of a patient population taking the GLP-1s and those that have not, and just kind of comparing heart attack risk, stroke risk, things of that nature over a 2-year period to see what the real impact is. And if the impact is significant, call it mid-teens or so % difference, then I think that's going to obviously encourage insurance companies to pay for the drug more widely. Right now, this is basically, like we've discussed it before, I think it's much more of a vanity drug than it is a pharmaceutical drug, meaning people that are really, clinically obese. But, we'll have to see how those results come out.
So let's say there is a 15% reduction in cardiovascular events. Does that support the current valuation, or how much more does it add on to the valuation?
I think the stocks go up. I think Novo and Lilly on a mid-teens to high-teens delta. We're looking for a statistically significant, so it's tough to tell what that bar winds up being. But if it does hit statistically significant, which is probably somewhere in the range of 15 to 20%, then I think the stocks go up 5 to 10%. They are obviously pricing in a lot here, but the numbers at least appear doable, and then I think the street will likely increase their estimates, at least for the medium and long term, for what these drugs can do.
So, Jared, there's been a few knocks on the story, right? Suicidal thoughts, and then this idea of, okay, it's not going to be something you're going to be on for life. So that obviously changes the revenue stream. Do you factor those in your model? Do you think that's just noise? How do you think about it?
I think it's mainly noise. I mean, anytime you have a drug like this where some sell-side estimates have $100 billion, there's going to be people are seeking out narratives that are negative, especially for a stock that's been so bulletproof for a number of years. But I feel like the drug has been on the market for a number of years, right? These are reformulated diabetes drugs now used for obesity. I think we probably would have heard a lot of this over the years. I feel like we're probably scratching and clawing our way to try to get some negative narrative here. And as far as not taking the drug forever, for sure. I feel like for a lot of the patient population out there, they want to lose 20 to 30 pounds. If they do it, maybe they'll start making better choices, less Coca-Cola, less Doritos, more gym. That's the hope at some point, that we start acting better. Like right now, I think it's basically a Bahamas and bar mitzvah drug. And we'll get to a point where we can...
I don't know exactly what that means, actually.
Well, sure you do.
Come on.
And, whether you're going to the Bahamas or you
look good when you're reading the Torah.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay. Yeah, you want to look good for photos, you want to look good on the beach, and then, at some point
And you don't care.
You don't care, right. And then you get off of it, yeah.